Oh, it's raining now. So, let me try to go up here. Yeah, more than half to the highest level. So it's steep like that. Oh my gosh. Hello everyone. So I am now at Ta Keo Temple. That is a gigantic 5-story pyramid temple. It's a kind of this kind of temple like this is called the Temple Mountain. Mostly the temple that built for Shiva of Hinduism. So this temple, nowadays the modern name is called Takeo, and it was built in the late 10th century to early 11th century in order to dedicate to God Shiva. It was built by the King Jayavarman V. So this is the northern side of the temple. So I'm gonna be walking to the front and I'm gonna be go up to the highest level of this temple. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, Takeo Temple is one of the least visited temples in Angkor Archaeological Park. In my personal opinion, Takeo is a very important temple that you must visit while you are visiting other temples in this complex. You will need only half an hour to complete this temple. It doesn't take very long because this temple has not much carvings to see as other temples. So this temple is located on the same way from Angkor Thom to Ta Temple. So it's just a few minutes from Ta Temple on the same road that is called the Small Circuit. So the temple is facing east, so that is the front part of the temple. It's facing east, so the main street is over there. So that's why some people, they don't really pay attention. They cannot see the temple from a distance from the main street over there. So it's facing east, and that's the temple. Okay, so let's go up to the higher level of the temple. So it is a pyramidic style temple with 5 stories. It's a temple that entirely built of sandstone. Okay, so there are some parts that made of laterite as well, but let's say almost all the whole parts of the temple are made of sandstone. And it's a temple that has very little carvings from the beginning, because this temple, its many parts still remain unfinished. So let's go up. Okay, so this is the first level. It's very quiet, not many tourists. Not many tourists here. The first level is just like that. There is an open space in between the first level to the next levels. And that is the stairway to the higher levels, to the second, the third, the fourth, and the fifth. Okay, so let me show you some view over here before we go up to the higher levels. So the The basement, mostly made of this kind of stone, is called laterite. This kind of stone they use mostly for building the wall around the temple, and also used as the foundation of the temple. And the rest is made of sandstone. It's the same as other temples. Takeo was facing the same issue, that many parts have been ruined. But this temple was lucky that the restoration project that started from 2010 and completed in 2018, that supported by China, that made this temple becomes a very good looking nowadays. All right, so now it's time to go to the higher level. Let's go to the second level on this steep stairway. But they built the wooden stairway on top of the original stairway that is not very safe. So with this stairway made of wood, with a handrail like this, it's very safe. Wow, it's the stairway to the highest level is very steep. Ta Keo Temple was the only one temple of the young king of the Khmer Empire, Jayavarman V. He dedicated this temple to God Shiva and used as his state temple and the heart of his new capital of Jayendra Nagari. And the original name of Takeo was called Himasringagiri, meaning the mountain with golden summits. So most of the Hindu temples that they build in the purpose to dedicate to Lord Shiva, most of those temples, they made a statue of a bull. So wherever you see the bull, you also see Shiva. So this is the sacred animal that belongs to Shiva, okay? All right, so let's start walking up this steep stairway. It looks steep, but it's not too bad. Each step is very wide, so it's easy to step on. Okay, now I'm on halfway now. Yeah, more than half to the highest level. As you can see how steep of the stairway is. Okay, let me stand over here first. Yeah, as you can see the view at the front part. Okay. Yeah. So it's steep like that. Yeah. So this is like 60 or 70% from the bottom to the top. So we have about 30 to 20% more to go on this steep stairway. Okay, let's move on. Oh my gosh, it's very nice. That is the central tower and those small towers around. Wow, the climate is very cloudy now, and it's It's going to rain very soon, so let me make it quick to walk around the highest, not the highest level, because there is another uh, level over there. There is a central tower there. Oh, it's raining now, so let me try to go up here. Yeah, so the rain still continue, and I cannot go out now because I don't have the raincoat. So I am now stuck here. I arrived and started filming this temple at 4 p.m. And when I climbed and get up to the 5th level, the heavy rain started and I was caught inside one of the 5 towers on the highest level of this temple, and until 6 o'clock that the rain stopped, that I could finish the whole process of my filming in this temple. The temple left 50% unfinished due to the lightning strike that believed as an evil omen, and due to the death of the King Jayavarman V that made this massive project was stopped. Years later, under the reign of the King Suryavarman I in the early 11th century, he was adding some parts of this temple. Takeo was built in a 5-tiered pyramid style, and the tallest and the steepest stairway is from the 2nd level all the way to the 5th level. On the 5th level, there are 5 towers. That the central tower is the tallest one, and there is a steep stair to go up to the tallest tower among the 5 towers as well. So the entire body of the temple, including the 5 towers, is the symbol of the Mount Meru, that is the center of the whole universe in Hindu mythology. Okay, everyone, so this is the highest part inside the central tower. So this is the highest part that we can go on this temple. We cannot go higher than that because the rest is just the parts of the tower. So there are few Buddha statues in the middle of this tower, and look at the stone blocks. Each stone block is huge, and this tower, and including the 4 other towers around, they all are made of the kind of hardest gray color sandstone. So you can see the view from this part. It is very impressive. Okay, let's go down. I hope that when you visit Siem Reap, you may consider put Ta Keo Temple in your list, I believe that it's gonna be worth your time. So thank you so much for watching, and I hope that this video is useful for you. If you find it useful, so please consider watching my other videos, because I made a lot of videos about the temple and a lot of tourist attraction sites in Cambodia. So I hope that all of those videos that I made, and I'm gonna be making more about this kind of video, hope that all of those will be useful for you to plan your visit to Cambodia. Thank you so much, and see you in the next video.